You got nothing?
Waiter.
You said that way too loud because your mic cut it all out. But anyway. All right, welcome to episode 14. uh, we're back. We had a little break for Thanksgiving. Everyone got to do their finals, got to do their stuff. Everyone was with their family. I don't know what this guy's doing. Timmy, give it out of your camera, bro. And so we're back for championship week. That is what we're going to talk about. And we're also going to talk about the craziness that happened last week with all the coach hirings after honestly a kind of boring, yeah, that honestly a kind of boring rivalry week because nothing like, I mean, there was no crazy upsets, there was no like crazy, I mean, the games were good, there was good games, but there wasn't any like super crazy upsets like last year. So, but championship week's here. Friday it starts.
Chug, chug, chug.
Friday it starts with the group of 5 games between JMU and Troy, Tulane and North Texas, Kennesaw State and Jacksonville State, and then UNLV and Boise State. So that's our championship games for Friday. We can do these. We can do these. We'll do these first. That way we can then go straight into coaching hires, considering some of these teams lost their coaches to other places.
On everybody's soul with all Tulane fans this weekend.
Well, even if North Texas wins, North Texans will get in, so it really doesn't matter. But the American Conference Championship game,
Madison doesn't.
We had to be Virginia fans. That's how JMU doesn't get in. So, American Conference Championship, number 24, North Texas, 11-1. Number 20, Tulane, 10-2. Tulane's head coach. I don't know what he's doing, man. Tulane's head coach. Tulane's head coach John Summerall just got hired at Florida, but he will continue to coach through the rest of Tulane's season. North Texas head coach Eric Morris got hired at Oklahoma State. He will also continue to coach the rest of the season. So this championship game is between 2 coaches that just got hired. There's now a dog, and
dog.
So I mean, this one's gonna be really entertaining considering North Texas's offense loves to score like 60 plus a game. And then Tulane has Retzlaff, and then that shootout with Memphis they had a couple like weeks ago was also insanity. But winner of the American Conference Championship game is going to the playoffs. So that's what's on the line for this game. And that's what we can talk about. American Conference, Tulane, North Texas. Go for it. I don't care what you'll say. We're back. ATS. Wahoo.
Oh, I guess I'll kick us off. The GOAT John Summerall came out and said that Tulane looks like an average team, which honestly, looking at their games this year, he's not wrong. Timmy, I cannot be serious with you acting like a fool down there, bro. But I think Tulane has always had a solid program. I think the fact that Summerall is leaving them might be a factor mentally for them, even though he is staying to coach them. Just the fact that they won't have him next year probably will be lingering on their minds. So that might be a factor going into it.
Eric Morris is also leaving, the head coach for North Texas. And
he's going to Oklahoma State, right?
Yeah, he's going to Okie State, and he's going to bring his quarterback with him. And that quarterback, Mestamaker for North Texas, threw for 608 yards in a single game earlier this year. So
that was crazy.
Mestamaker will be an Oklahoma State Cowboy next season. So that'll be interesting for the Big 12.
I was going to say, I like both of these teams. I think it's just going to come down to who executes more and just really who wants it more. There's a lot of implications for this game. There's a lot of implications entirely this weekend. Like, that's what's making this championship weekend insane. It's the coaching changes, which is the craziest coaching carousel I've seen in a long time.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to
conference championship games with big implications. Just this playoff is going to be nuts, and I'm here for it. I'm excited to see what happens. What you got there, Timmy?
Oh,
All right. All right.
Let's talk about North Texas and
All right.
Tulane. Come on, what you got?
All right. Let me say this. I have family in Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green. And to all the Arkansas fans that somehow watch, lady, get down. All right. To all the Arkansas fans that somehow watch this, I want to remind them of the fake fair catch.
Oh
Top
no,
5 player of all time. Callie, you get down too, girl.
That was hilarious, by the way.
Um, uh,
yeah.
so Tulane, I think they are the overall better team. However, I think Chandler Morris is the better coach.
Eric
And
Morris.
while players win championships, Eric Morris, what I say?
Chandler Morris was Virginia's quarterback. That'll be later.
He went to he started out in North Texas, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I wish they overlapped. That would have been hilarious.
At least you know ball. Like, there you go.
Okay. So back to what I was saying. Eric Morris is a better coach than John Summerall. No offense to Summerall, top 136 FBS coach right now. Um, I think that coaching wins ball games, but players win championships. So I think that Eric Morris is going to win 69-6-7 over the Tulane Riding Dragons.
Not even dragons. It's me. It's the green. We got the Green Wave versus the Mean Green. By the way, in an
I like the
American.
Green Wave.
Yeah, we got the Green
With the
Wave and the
green
Mean
this
Green. Dog.
weekend.
It's Battle of the Green. I'm pretty sure the game is in New Orleans too. Let me look.
It
I'll
is.
it's
It is.
okay, cool. So it's in New Orleans. It's a home game for
They
Tulane.
host too?
Yeah, the American hosts.
So they like the Sun Belt, the team with the
American.
better
No.
record.
The only group of,
Every group of 5 hosts. The only one that
except
doesn't
Mac.
is the MAC championship, which is in Detroit.
That's weird. That should change.
Um.
Personally. But
So correct me if I'm wrong.
Go for it.
Um. John Summerall's been a head coach since 22, correct?
4 seasons
So he went to the conference championship last year, right?
in all 4 seasons as a head coach. He's been to a
So in
conference
all 4
championship.
seasons. So he had last year to win in a row, but this year he has this year to win 3 out of 4 ever since he's been a head coach. And it's crazy that he was at 2 seasons at Troy and 2 seasons at Tulane, and now he's leaving for another job. So yeah, I don't really know. That's all I really got to say about Tulane. North Texas is favored by 2.5, and according to the matchup predictor, I just had it here. They have a 58% chance of winning, according to the matchup predictor on ESPN. So, and it's in New Orleans, so I don't know if
I have UNC.
Tulane fans. Yeah, I don't know if Tulane fans will make a difference based on home field advantage. I don't know, but I think North Texas Bulls 1-0.
I have UNT winning based solely on the fact that Mestamaker plays for the North Texas Mean Green, and their quarterback is insanity, and I don't care how good Tulane's defense is. He's probably going to throw for like 400. So,
So I
because
want
he's
to just
nuts.
it'd be
mention
interesting
something.
to see for sure.
What's
I
up?
want to mention something before we go on to the next game. Tulane picked up like 8 or 9 different quarterbacks in the transfer portal. It felt like
Yeah, they have Brett Slaff. They have Brett Slaff.
they picked up Redslav, they picked up Sullivan, they picked up somebody else.
They had TJ Finley until he got kicked off
Okay, yeah.
because he
Fun.
bought a striker car in Atlanta and got arrested for it because he didn't know it was stolen. And then, funny enough, he ended up at Georgia State, which is in Atlanta, where he bought the car from. So, and he got benched, by the way, as a 7th-year player at Georgia State.
On the 7th
At Georgia,
team.
no, I want you to think about this.
Prize in the bag,
He
bro.
got benched as a 7th-year player at Georgia State, and Georgia State is 1-11. That's how
Where's
bad he is.
basically Malachi Nelson?
He sucks. Other conference championship games on Friday. Conference USA, Kennesaw State is in the conference championship game. It's only, I mean, it's only their second year in the FBS, and they're 9-3, and have a chance to win this USA. It'd be pretty good for them. It also make Indiana's win over Kennesaw look way better because Indiana beat them earlier this year, and everyone was complaining, "Oh, Indiana's schedule is so win." But they'd have a conference champion on it, even if it's a small school. They still have it. And they had to go to Jacksonville, Alabama, and play Jack State. And Jack State's trying to win another CUSA championship. They're another FCS team gone up, and they've been consistently really, really good too. I got nothing else to say about that game because I really don't care.
I want to start.
What's up?
I have a lot to say on this one, so I'm
Oh,
sorry
do
for
you
cutting
know?
you off.
Do you know? Do you actually?
Yeah, so the Conference USA, ETSU will win in 2033. I know this.
Okay,
Okay.
that's all you got.
Now, Sam Houston was pretty good in it last year. Like these FCS teams are good in their second end. Would you shut up, Josh? Shut up! I'm gonna drag my paws across your face. Okay, now back to what I was saying.
Missouri State too, Delaware. They were both really, really good this year.
Delaware are gonna fight for a playoff spot out of that conference next year because they're already good enough this year. It's like I'm pulling my pants down right now.
No, whoa, wait.
Whoa!
It's like, what I'm saying is, it's always these teams.
get canceled, bro. We don't need that. We don't need it.
We're gonna get canceled anyway, probably from half the
Yeah,
stuff that
well,
me and
dude.
Josh have said.
Got a point.
But what I'm saying is, like, these teams come in and they're good in the conference quick. I mean, sure, when you have Derek Mason coaching in the conference, you're going to be good at it.
MTSU. That's right. Correct.
But what I'm saying is, like, these teams are just coming in and they're dominating the conference fast. So what I recommend is that they fire Derek Mason so that the conference won't be like the easiest thing to win since the Vietnam War. Which we didn't win.
Since when
That's
did dishwashers have wheels?
You teach a monkey to play basketball.
However, I'm going to go with Kennesaw State over UT Martin by a score of 41-10.
Yeah, we don't like Jack State here. We don't like Jack State here.
Yeah, that's a rival.
I really don't care. I don't even care about that team.
So we're going
I
for
went to high school with one of their players, or well, I won't.
So we're going for Kennesaw.
Yeah.
Other game, Mountain
Who's
West.
we?
Yee-hoo!
Kennesaw
Who's
State.
we?
Go Kennesaw State.
Okay.
Screw Jacksonville
This
State.
game's kind of boring.
Screw Jacksonville
Get
State.
out,
No one cares.
baby.
Hoot hoot.
Hooty hoo.
That's all I got. Anyway, Mountain West, 10-2 UNLV, 8-4 Boise. Boise is hosting because of how the stupid computer metrics work. New Mexico got screwed out of this game, but whatever. Boise now has a chance.
Should have been in.
Boise now has a chance to win the conference in back-to-back seasons before leaving for the Pac-12 next year. Maddox Madsen. That's all I've got. UNLV's got Dan Mullen as their head coach. Wahoo. No one cares. Anyway, moving on. Sunbelt Championship game.
No, serious question.
Okay.
No, serious question. The top four, based on what I'm seeing right now, I don't think this is alphabetical order. If it goes by alphabetical order, then I don't know. If Boise's number one and UNLV is number 4 in the Mountain West, why is UNLV in there as well?
Computer metrics. Even though UNLV is 1-2 against the other 3 teams,
including a loss to Mexico.
Why don't they do? So they don't do tiebreaker rules. The computer's basically their tiebreaker rule.
They have a loss to New Mexico, a loss to Boise, and then a win over San Diego State. And somehow they got in. That cat wants your food, Brett.
I'll make fart.
Okay, go ahead, Taylor.
Sunbelt Championship game. Troy.
Oh, I got T. I got a lot to talk about this one.
versus James Madison. Screw them. And I hate JMU. Their fan base is the most egotistical, crybaby, victim complex fan base in the entire country. Any
You haven't met Chattanooga fans. You clearly
any any other small school, I'm telling you now, any other FCS team would have been grateful to have an invite from a group of five conference. But JMU gets invited by the Sun Belt to get out of the FCS because that's the only way an FCS team can join, by the way, is if they're invited by a conference. They get invited out, and the only thing they do is complain and whine about everything. And you win, the baby.
You lost.
And now JMU fans all over Twitter are putting an asterisk on Troy's last two Sun Belt titles because JMU couldn't play in it. That is the only reason they did
So,
that. But what this is
so
in
if
Harrisburg, Virginia.
Being asterisk, the team from the East would have won that year because
Yeah, if we didn't clobber the two teams that we played by 20 each time, then sure, put an asterisk on it. Also, the second one we won, we beat App State by 25, the same team that beat JMU. But, their fans don't know how math works, apparently, because, they had 2 seasons of probation because they joined and followed a rule. But apparently they don't know what rules are either. But we have 8-4 Troy and 11-1 James Madison. The spread on this game is 22.5 because no one cares about little old Troy, and everyone in the media wants everything to do with JMU and have not shut up about them since they joined the conference. This is the other Friday game.
JMU.
But yeah. Stinky.
Go Trojans all the way. They're going to
So-
learn to stop counting Troy out because, sure, we got dookied on by Old Dominion, but let's not forget the upset over Buffalo, the comeback win over Texas State.
Y'all nearly beat
This team's
y'all
got a
nearly
fight.
beat
Only lost to Clemson by 11 when the spread was what, like
24.
24. So
yeah, y'all were up 16-0 against Wake Forest, so
What?
it's Wake Forest. What are you talking about? We never played Wake
Timmy
Forest.
doesn't know Group of Five ball. He doesn't care. That's why he's saying this.
so
I paid
if
attention to that game because I was watching ETSU lose to the
Of course,
University.
Tennessee band doesn't know ball. Anyway,
No, you know what else? You're about to know, Paul. You're about to know these nuts. How about that?
so if Kennesaw State
If you
is in their
have any.
second year, Joshua, shut up. If Kennesaw State's in the FES in their second year, did the rule change?
No. Kennesaw State joined the Conference USA 3 seasons ago, but they played their one season in the FCS before transferring to the FBS. JMU opted out of their one season in FCS before transferring to immediately transfer. Therefore, they had to have a probation for 2 seasons. Their fans are blaming the NCAA and blaming the Sun Belt for the team opting into their thing, opting to join early.
I'm just saying, if James Madison wins this,
Timmy, I will turn your
and
camera
they
off and
somehow
kick
get
you
the
out.
if James Madison wins this, I want us to make these two things based off of these scenarios. It don't matter which way. If James Madison wins this, and they somehow make the playoffs, it don't matter if they make the playoff or not. They're going to think the Sun Belt is too easy. They probably still think Sun Belt is already too easy for them.
They do.
So they
They've said
might
that for
as well
years.
say, "Hey, let's might as well join the ACC, Big Ten, or yeah." I'm not saying the SEC because they're not joining. They can't make it.
They want in the
Might as well
ACC.
suck.
They want in the ACC. They've been complaining ever since
And here's
joining the Sun Belt. In their first season, by the way, they said we want to join the ACC after playing one season in the Sun Belt.
Sun Belt's not even that bad of a conference.
Group of five wise, yeah, it's not that bad. It's better than the MAC.
I was
It's
gonna say,
it's
dare
the
I
second best.
say,
It's the second best Group of Five conference.
you got the American, then the Sun Belt. Arguably, the Mountain West is right below them.
The Mountain West is technically second, but they're not about to be because they're losing all their teams to the Pac-12. So
Yeah.
The pack,
Yeah, they're
the
going to
pack,
be
the pack, the pack two was the best group of five.
it's hilarious. This is
Best group of
The
five,
Sun Belt's about to get better because we're kicking Texas State out.
and getting a lot of Tech.
Oh, you're bringing in Louisiana Tech.
And
So I
Bobcat. Yeah, now we
would
have 3 Louisiana teams.
No, it's better because Louisiana Tech's better at basketball and baseball. Texas State 6.
they were in the AA.
True.
They were in the Conference USA, weren't they?
Yeah, they joined the
I
Sun.
wouldn't be
They
upset if Jack State ever joined the Sun Belt and we
I
could
wouldn't either.
revive that rivalry. That would
I wouldn't
be a
mind it.
good thing to have.
I wouldn't mind that.
So
But yeah,
listen,
that's this game.
they left. They left the CUSA so that the East Tennessee State University Buccaneers could join. So
Okay, buddy.
Hey,
I'm gonna
man.
pee in your mouth, and you're gonna like it too.
Timmy,
Timmy's on demon time. This
Timmy, you
episode,
okay? Are
man.
you good, man? What did you have to drink? What did you do?
What are you on tonight?
Meth.
Copium.
I
That's what it
bet.
sounds like.
I bet he's on meth. All right, what else we got about this game? Nothing else?
I have something I need to say.
Go Trojans.
I have something I need to say. I have something to say. Let me say my something to say.
What is it, monkey boy?
I think both these teams get clobbered. Oh, the damn remote just fell. Both these teams get clobbered by North Carolina A&T.
You're hilarious.
Thank you.
You're funny.
Y'all want to see
Do
my
you, know,
pun?
do you know what Troy's nickname is, brother?
Sparta? I don't know. Athens?
They're called the Giant Killers for a reason. We hang in there with Power 5 schools.
You beat
We would,
LSU, and you get a
we would
big
call
head.
it.
We beat
We
LSU.
had just beat LSU. We beat Missouri back in 2004.
We beat Missouri,
Nebraska.
Nebraska, Mississippi
Yeah.
State,
Mississippi
Oklahoma
State.
State,
Oklahoma.
LSU.
Mhm.
Those were Big Ten teams. Only LSU
Almost beat
counts.
LSU twice, by the way.
Oklahoma State's in the Big 12, not Big 10.
Same thing. They all suck. None of them know how to play.
We beat Des Bryant. We beat Des Bryant at Oklahoma State in college.
And you know who didn't beat Des Bryant? His wife. It was the other way around.
Okay, new games. All right, I'm moving on. Next game. Oh, speaking of the Big 12, Texas Tech and BYU. 1-1. And both teams are 11-1. Tech is probably the second best team in the country outside of Ohio State, and I'm going to stand on that. BYU only loss of the season is a 13-point loss to Tech. Tech's only loss of the season is a 3-point loss to Arizona State, which was an insane game. But Texas Tech dominated BYU 29-7, and they have dominated literally every single team that they have played, and it has not been close. And I don't think this one will be close either. It's in Texas. It's in Dallas. Tech's gonna just, you know what? A team from Texas is finally gonna win a meaningful championship in Dallas. Look at that. It's insane.
Nope. The Red Raiders are going to beat the brakes off of the Mormons. Because the Mormons are living on a prayer, but
And
not to the right Jesus.
And Tech wins this game. They automatically get a top 4 seed in the playoffs. And honestly, I don't think there's any other team that deserves it more than them than maybe Ohio State. Tech's been on a crazy run all year. And I really like their team, especially their linebacker. Their linebacker core, and Jacob Rodriguez, who's currently running for the Heisman, is a linebacker, by the way. Just so
I
you
would
know that.
not want to play them. If we still stay in, I don't want to play Texas Tech.
Fun fact. I'm walking for the Heisman.
I don't know who's getting a Raven.
Good word. Yeah, who can play his game?
What Raven doing? Why'd you go get the kitty?
Where's my cat? Where's my cat?
Cat. Yeah, where's your maniac of Cat?
I don't know where that little fiend is. I'm not gonna lie, he's somewhere.
That's not good. You don't know where he
Probably,
is.
he's probably sleeping on the back of the couch. That's
All
all
right,
he ever does.
Big 12 title game. That's
Show me
yeah,
your tongue,
UP.
Jasper.
Wahoo.
Show me your tongue.
Raiders.
Yeah, that's all I got too. All right, I'm gonna leave the other two left. ACC title game. Somehow 7-5 Dukes here. Don't ask questions. They just are against 10-2 Virginia.
ACC sucks this year.
No, it's because the
You know
ACC
what
also.
else
It's because the ACC also used computer metrics, considering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams finished 6-2, and Duke is the one that got it.
You know what else sucks though? That's when I get over there tonight.
Stop. Virginia already played Duke. Virginia beat them 34-17. This is where chaos can happen, however. If UVA wins this game, then it's simple. Virginia gets in the playoffs. That's a hilarious statement for me to say. If Duke wins this game, however, this is where things get chaotic. Duke wins this game, and JMU wins the Sun Belt. All of a sudden, we have two Group of Five teams in the playoffs. But
And
if
then everyone's
Duke,
gonna wind
but
up.
but if Duke wins this game and Troy wins the Sun Belt, who's the fifth team? Who gets in? Is it a 10-3
uh,
Kennesaw State? Is it
yeah,
is
actually.
it a 9-4 Troy? Is it a Mountain West team, UNLV, 11-2? If they win theirs, probably. Like the amount of chaos that can happen just because of Duke football. By the way, this is a football championship and it's Duke and Virginia. We're not talking about basketball here. And
I thought it was soccer.
it's stupid. It's stupid that Virginia has a chance to make the playoffs. I don't get it. The ACC is just I don't get them at all. They're about to implode anyway, but like I don't get them.
Uh,
If Miami gets left out of the playoffs, the first thing they're doing is calling a different conference. I'm going to tell you that now.
Florida State and Clemson already won out apparently.
They're
So.
about to go to the Big Ten, so we're about to see that happen. They might go to the Big 12, actually. I think that's what it is. Because I think the Big Ten doesn't want them
Interesting.
either. They called the SEC, and the SEC said no. So,
SC was like, nah, we don't need y'all, bro.
so the Big
It would be
10,
cool to keep.
the Big Ten maybe, but I think the Big 12 is about to pick up Clemson and Florida State. That should help them out because Big 12 is kind of they're the ones that need to feast off the ACC imploding if the ACC does explode.
I think that um they should leave Miami out of the playoffs just to kill the ACC. They should also have Duke win it, rig the game so Duke wins it, so the ACC don't get a team in the playoffs, and then trade.
That would implode the conference if that happened. It would.
Then
And then you'd have all the big names join a different conference, and then like teams like App State and probably James Madison would get a call to join the ACC, and it would. I
here's
mean,
what you got to do. You're going to send California, Stanford, Boston College, Pittsburgh, and Syracuse to the Pac-12. You're going to send SMU, Miami, Wake Forest, and wait, I said Wake Forest.
NC State.
Yeah, no, yeah, NC State to the Big 12. The rest of them you send to the SEC.
No, Clemson and FSU go to the Big Ten. The SEC doesn't want anybody except Duke and UNC. So
They want Virginia
Why do we
to
want them?
academics and
Basketball.
basketball.
Fair enough,
Vir-
actually.
They want UNC or Virginia.
They
Virginia
also
Tech too.
they want UVA too. They don't want Virginia Tech.
They want the Virginia schools.
They don't want you. They don't want VT. They want Virginia.
I heard they did.
They don't want VT. They want Virginia, Duke, and UNC, and that's the three that the SEC is trying to get.
But they
So
need to get 4 teams.
I know, but that's the three the SEC wants. So unfortunately, that does add VT just because it's Virginia's rival. But That's
That's
just
what I'm
it's
saying. Sorry.
that's not who they wanted. This is weird. The ACC's kind of buns. But other two games that are actually important. Number one versus number two. The winner of this game gets a bye. The loser of this game still gets a bye in the playoffs. But it's interesting because it's number one versus number two, and it's the last two undefeated teams left in the country, and it's Ohio State and Indiana. Why is Ohio State going to win this game by 14?
You say 14?
14.
OSU is going to win this game by double digits. Watch.
Is
So
that the
I
spread?
No, it's
What's the
four.
spread on this game?
No. That's generous.
do believe that this is going to be the best game of the day. I think that Ohio State. Ow! The cat scratched my leg.
That's what you
I think
get.
that I'm going to fight you, Josh. And Taylor told me to stop saying the other stuff. Um,
Yeah, good boy.
um, okay, now what
Well,
I'm going to say is this
hey,
game's going to start out. Ohio State is just plowing them. Okay,
what?
it's like
Pause.
Ohio State's running them over. It's going to be like 34-0.
Pause. Would you say it? Say it. Rewind. Say it.
Take a
Say
snowplow and running through them.
what?
Yeah, you're gonna take a snowplow and run them through them like they're Deshaun Watson. Um,
Oh no. I.
I've had too
Whatever.
much caffeine today, so I'm just.
CD Lamb is out against the Lions with a concussion. Rip.
Oh, that's why he ran
I,
out. I don't even care, bro. We're losing 30-19.
Ali, y'all suck.
Our defense is
I
so
said,
balls.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, Ohio State's gonna start up 34-0, and then Indiana's gonna score 17 in the second half, and then they're gonna kick a field goal for no reason and lose 34-20.
Yeah, 14.
Oh, you said 14?
Yes, I
I thought
did.
you said 40.
Nope,
I
14.
thought you said 40.
It just
Double.
depends on which Indiana team shows up. Because if it's the Indiana team against Penn State, then Ohio State's gonna boat race them.
Yeah,
If it's the Indiana team against Old Dominion,
Penn State's not bad. And Penn State's got talent, so that is what Timmy said makes more sense. If it's the Indiana team that played against ODU, then that they're gonna get boat raced.
Okay, yeah, the one against ODU.
I'm gonna be
It
honest.
still looks bad. It still looks bad on them, just considering Penn State's record this year.
Get you.
But yeah, I go with Shane.
Did you? I just realized I said the Penn State team that played
Hey,
ODU, and then Taylor
can you-
repeated me.
Can you have that cat run across the field in front of Georgia's team to give them bad luck?
They have
Can
enough
that
bad luck. They
cat
have like
hit
5 people
Freddie
get
Spartan
arrested
in the
already.
balls and make him retire?
Can you quit wagging your tail in front of my camera?
What you drinking, Josh? Is that moonshine?
Beer.
Not a revenue.
Dota Pepper's disgusting.
I'm drinking
Who said that?
nothing.
Dota Pepper is disgusting.
I have to
Y'all know what?
disagree, my friend.
Y'all know.
Coke.
I've been watching.
That's one of the only things we disagree on right here.
This is better. It's good for the soul.
You know what else is good for the soul? Fried chicken. Let me tell you.
Tennessee
I ate
losing is
fried
good for the
chicken
soul
the other
too.
day.
You know what's
You're
not
really,
good for
you're really starting to-
the soul? This SEC championship game. I hate both of these teams. Screw you.
Listen,
Maybe you should have I don't know, won the Iron Bowl.
Li-
or
li-
something.
No, what do you mean? What do you care?
Listen, Timmy. Listen, Timmy. You can't say nothing.
I don't
You can't
care.
say nothing, Timmy.
I think the losers should fire their head coach and the winners should
I
fire their
should
head
fire
coach.
their head coach. Yes, you get it. You
I
understand.
think I think Tennessee should fire Josh Heupel.
You are one of the dumbest people in the world if you really think that.
He
had
fell
got
for
Jeremy
it. He
Stewart,
fell-
Butch Jones, Derek Dooley, Lane Kiffin. We've never had stability post Philip Fulmer, and I don't think Philip Fulmer's coming back because I don't think he can walk across the field, much less do the
Kevin was
thing
the
against.
best thing that ever happened to y'all.
What did you say, Kalen?
Josh, no.
Lane Kiffin was the
No,
best thing to ever happen to y'all.
Enjoy my background for a second.
no. If any Tennessee finishing Josh Heupel is the problem, and he won't fired,
They're retarded.
they need to jump off a cliff.
They're retarded. They're
We're
retarded.
gonna demonetize.
Listen,
I don't care about that
Josh
slur. That
Heupel
doesn't
has a
count.
winning record against Florida, and is 2-3 against Bama. All he needs is to beat Georgia and to get that way to Tuscaloosa, as he's already led us to the playoffs. You're right.
All right,
We have a
so
better chance to beat Georgia.
SEC championship game. It's Bama and Georgia again. Yippee!
Rumi and
The
Genu.
entire country rejoices as they get to watch Bama and Georgia again. Yippee!
I can hear you puking, Taylor.
I
Dude,
am
the SEC
rooting. I am rooting for
the SEC
terror.
right now.
Shut up. I am rooting. I am rooting for terrorism.
Same.
I hope.
It's okay. We own Georgia, so
I hope you don't. I hope that
we do
bomb
already.
a
So
bomb explodes in Atlanta, and neither team is allowed to make the playoffs because of a bomb exploding in Atlanta. That's what I
I
want.
hope that ICE shows up and deports Kirby Smart and both teams, and then he goes and
he's
deports
not
them.
even Mexican.
I hope that ICE shows up and deports Diego Pavia.
Me too. I wish he had been deported already.
It's all right.
Man,
It's
Yeah,
they're
Diego
gonna
is real right
it's
now.
okay. It's okay, guys. They're gonna hand Diego the Heisman Trophy, and it's gonna be a fake one, and then ICE is gonna arrest him in New York and deport him. That's the whole plan. Anyway,
The fact he's not already been deported pisses me off.
okay,
And his mom.
So
Georgia and
can
Bama.
us can us Bama fans say something?
Georgia and Bama.
No, you
Yeah,
cannot.
I will say this. Shut up.
We're
Hang
not
on.
on copium, so
Hang
let
on.
us talk.
No, shut up. I'm gonna actually speak about the actual game. I'm sorry. I wanted to rant for a little bit, but anyway, Georgia and Bama. It'll honestly be a pretty good game. It's a rematch from earlier this year in Athens. Bama won by 4. I think it can go either way. Here, look, retard. I can think.
Hey, I thought you told me you were
We got a
retarded.
touchdown and a 2-point. We're 3-point game, 30-27. What the crap? It's a 3-point game. Okay. Anyway,
he's not lying.
no, I know. I just looked. Anyway, this will actually. I think this will actually be a pretty good game. Georgia's one of the hottest teams in the country right now. Their defenses look better and
I'm
better
harder.
every week. And Gunnar Stockton, that team, they're the most resilient team in college football. They continue to find ways to win. The only team that they can't find a way to win against is Bama. But on the other hand, Bama has not beat Georgia in the championship setting.
Money in the bedroom.
So,
We have.
not in recent.
Mm.
We
And
did
all,
win the SC championship like 2 years ago. What are you
yeah,
talking about?
yes, but you didn't play them in the regular season before that. You have not beat Georgia twice in a single season. They boat raced you in that national championship game the second time you played them. Other than that national championship game, you basically beat them every time. But you get to play them for a second time in Atlanta with
Well,
everything on the line for Bama.
you left out an important detail when you said that national championship game. From 2008 until 2021, I don't remember I had the matches at the top of my head, but from 2008 to 2021, the times that they played through those time periods, Georgia didn't win into the national championship.
Oh, I know. And that was the only season you played them twice. That's the
So,
problem.
but here's the thing: when it comes to football, unlike basketball, well, I'm gonna say on basketball. Unlike baseball, especially at the MLB, it's hard to beat a team twice in a season. Because sometimes in college basketball, you play a conference opponent twice. Sometimes they're permanent. So However, you don't play twice in the regular season unless you do Oregon State and Washington State.
That was a special
But
occasion. But yeah.
that was special. But it's hard to beat a team twice in the same season. Granted, Bama did go into Athens and led the entire time when they went to Athens this year.
And you allowed it to get close
So,
at the end of the game. That was the problem.
Again.
but Georgia's never beaten Bama in the SEC championship game.
There is that, but they also haven't played twice before an SEC championship game. So that's why I think this is interesting.
We've
Because
also only played them twice one time.
exactly,
Uh,
that's why this is interesting. It'll be cool. You're playing for a playoff spot. You lose this game, you're basically out. Unless the committee decides, oh, let's put them in anyway, which is very possible considering it's the committee. The committee's stupid. But
but here's the thing with that. You're basically saying, based on Bama's strength of schedule and their ranked wins, yes, they lost to Florida State in week 1. Yes, they lost to Oklahoma.
That's what will hold you out. That's the only reason you get
That's
held out.
the Oklahoma game was not well. The Oklahoma game was a bad loss considering how Bama played, but point differential, it wasn't a bad.
Oh no, I'm talking about the FSU game. Dude, that's the only reason you're going to get
So
held out if you end up losing Georgia. If you keep it
if
close, against Georgia and you lose by say 7 or less. If you lose by 7 or less, honestly, I will have an argument for y'all to stay in over some other teams. I wouldn't mind it.
if Bama wins this game, I see them as an 8th or a 7th seed
Everyone says
in the playoff.
you're going to be a 5 seed if you win.
It's going to
Okay.
take.
Anyway, go
I
ahead.
think that if
Means we'd have to play
Georgia
Tulane if they
wins,
get
if
interesting.
Georgia wins, Miami makes the playoffs over Bama, regardless. I think. But if Bama wins, then they make the playoffs because they get the automatic bid. Another thing is like with all this chaos too. I I don't I don't know who's in. I just know that Texas is the cut line. No Texas and no Vanderbilt. It's going to come down to Miami, BYU, and Bama for that last automatic qualifier.
I don't think
He's
Texas is
he's
going to
not
get in.
he's not wrong. It'll be BYU, Miami, and Bama if Bama ends up losing this game on who gets some of the at-large bids. The only problem is the other conferences like the ACC being stupid. And if they continue to be stupid, then a lot of these teams are going to have bid stealing, and teams that are ranked at number 11 or ranked at number 10 or ranked at number 12 will be held out because a conference champion is ranked below the line. And this is the reason that Bama got left out last season is because Clemson ended up winning the ACC. If SMU won, Bama was in. You were fine. Clemson won.
That's why
Clemson
Vandy's
got in.
out this year because that 12th spot is going to a
I
conference
think
champion.
Vanderbilt deserves at least to be in the conversation about it.
Yeah, I know but what sucks is they can't get in because Texas is eliminated and they got boat raced by Texas. So they're not getting it. Doesn't matter.
They
And
only lost by 3.
I don't care. They got clobbered the entire game until the last quarter.
What what they deserve is this sauce of Swiss cheese.
I'm just
Maybe
saying.
y'all this year. That was funny to watch. I enjoyed
I,
every minute of it.
I'm just saying it's.
You know what? Even a dad lets their kid win at Mario Kart once every 3 years. They only need 48 more. They'll tie a series.
The teams currently ranked 1 through 8 in the playoff rankings are all in the playoff and they're locked in. However, the seedings are not final for that. It starts at 9 with Bama and 11 and 12. Those are the seed currently right now. Those are the teams, the seeds that are not locked right now, based on what the teams are right now.
Hey,
If that
man,
makes sense.
I'm just telling you, you honestly, I would not test fate and I would just win this game. Do not put your season on the line and place your season in the hands of the committee to make a decision because the committee has not been able to make a smart decision the entire year. The committee has been stupid the entire season. This has honestly been one of the worst committees that we've had so far. And so
There's also been a lot of drama inside the community
yeah,
this year
yes,
too.
that's what I meant. It's been one of the worst ones we've had. So like do not honestly if you're Bama, do not leave your season in the hands of the committee by losing this game. Win it and get in.
It comes down to execution at the end of the day. If we have the team that showed up for the first half of the season, we'll be okay. But
From
if it's the team that showed up against Oklahoma, we're dead. We're getting boat raced. It'll
from
probably be 44-16 like that time we played Clemson in the Natty. It
from
will be
what
bad.
from what I understand, Ty Simpson has been playing with an injury since the Georgia game.
That would make sense. He got
Uh-uh.
rocked against Auburn too.
I don't know.
He keeps getting up.
From what I understand, is he's been playing with an injury since the Georgia game, and when the season's over, he's going to have surgery. I don't know what it is, but from what I've heard from Bama insiders and some people, that he's had an injury since like midway through the season that is going to require surgery, but he's been playing through it the whole time.
I think that like I like Ty Simpson. He's one of those guys who I think will be a surprise portal entry because I think Bama really
He's a
really like.
senior.
He's going
Oh,
to the
he's a
draft.
senior.
He's going to the draft.
Oh,
Yep.
I thought he was a junior.
Ty Simpson, welcome to the New Orleans Saints. Anyway,
I'll buy a
Yeah.
jersey. I'm gonna buy a college jersey. I don't care. Shoot.
Do not. You're wasting money off of that.
So buy it anyway. I don't care.
buy the gold one.
If you're doing every, yeah, don't.
Buy the gold one.
I'm
Buy
buying a
the black,
college
Buy the
jersey.
gold
buy the
one.
black one, buy
Buy
the
the
black
gold
one, buy the
one. Do
black
the
one.
gold one. Do the gold
Black
one.
one's
Gold. Gold.
black ones are a lot better.
Gold.
Stop.
Gold.
The race bait. Stop.
Can we
The
talk about
Cowgirls are losing to the Lions.
Oh,
Stop.
really? We lost 5 other games this season. How many have you lost already?
We're living in the playoffs. That's an accomplishment. I'm happy. We get a first round pick. We get the first pick. We get the first pick now. I don't care about this.
we have the first pick.
Shut up. You can't be worse.
Somehow they are.
The one I bought.
Please win a game. Please come on a game. Please win a game, Timmy. Timmy, I swear, anything in the state of Tennessee, the Titans need to win a game. Please.
We're gonna give you the first round pick when you trade us all your draft picks.
Oh, I don't know how this crap works. Anyway, my point is saying that for this game, okay, I get off. There's going to be an argument and there's going to be some drama if Bama doesn't win and this game is close somehow. That strength of schedule does not matter anymore when it comes to college football for the 12-team playoff.
They're already going to argue that because they left Texas, though.
It
so
never
really doesn't
mattered.
It don't matter. There's a drama. I'm just saying this is not a perfect. In the second year in here in the 12-team playoff, it's not perfect. It probably will never be a perfect format. I don't know if they're going to keep sticking with this for a long time, or they expand this.
They're about to
I really
expand
hope
it
they
to
don't.
16.
Then
It's
when we
not
can
gonna
say
matter regardless, because like you can't please anybody, and especially our fan base.
Alabama fan base expects perfection based on what Nick Saban did in his tenure at Alabama. Not saying Kalen DeBoer is not Nick Saban. There will never be another Nick Saban. Kalen DeBoer, I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but I think he's a good coach. I think he said today that he's not great. He's not GOAT status, but what he's done so far is pretty good for a Power 4 program. Yes, it's different, but it is what it is. College football is evolving, and I think he said today that he's not leaving for the Penn State, and the rumors were like false.
Yeah, he shut it down. He was like, I
That-
haven't even
that
talked to Penn State. I have no interest in leaving Alabama to
Can
take
we
the Penn
talk-
State
That
job.
doesn't mean anything.
Can we
Coaches
talk
say that
about
all the
Penn
time.
State recruiting real quick?
I mean, true.
Can we talk about Penn State recruiting real quick?
No, because we're going to talk
They
about.
finished unranked.
What I do want to say before I move on is I think anybody who leaves Alabama is an idiot because I personally think the Alabama coaching job is like the top job on the market. Just because Just because of how dominant the program has been, everyone wants to be dominant.
In the NIL era,
Not really, no. But
I would
Yeah.
say top job is probably Oregon
Or anywhere in
Um,
Texas.
or
in
anywhere
Texas,
or
yeah.
anywhere in Texas. Yeah, I mean just based off money because
So,
that's what
listen,
really
I want
gets
to
you.
point
But you know,
And
Tennessee has
Ohio State.
If we're
yeah, no
getting
OSU.
rid of the NIL talk, just pure straight up football, Alabama is the top job.
dude. Listen, Tennessee has Weigel's money, Pilot money, the Cleveland Browns money, Nashville Predators money, and Adidas money all in their back pocket.
Auburn's got an entire thing of Yellowwood, an entire an entire army and capital of Yellowwood across the entire country.
In agriculture.
We have the Nashville Predator or
And
the Cleveland
agriculture.
Browns. I mean,
In
I don't.
agriculture.
It's crazy. I don't think you. We also have all of Apple on our side. I don't think you realize that.
Yes, you told me a
we
million times. You
on
told me
our
the story
side.
over and over again, Taylor.
Relax, bro.
I'm sorry, Taylor. I went too far.
Relax. Chill out. Chill.
They lost to Vanderbilt.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna slap
We
you.
don't lose here, okay?
Imagine losing to Vanderbilt
Yeah.
08 2024 happened.
Hey, all of our teams lost to Vandy in the last 2 years.
Imagine
Look at
losing
that.
to Vanderbilt by 21. No. Yes.
They get every dog has its day. They still gotta win 48 more. Okay, 48 whole more out. You damn cat. 48 whole more times they have to beat them in order
Hey,
for even the series. We're gonna win another
Well,
8 in a row, and we're gonna slap them with our
this starts the
NIL.
era of Vanderbilt dominance. I don't care what you say.
Kentucky's beating y'all next year.
Clearly, none of y'all are alive for the
Facts.
1910s
Okay.
and the 1800s.
Shoosh.
None of us are. What are you talking about?
We're going in coaching hires now.
No.
We're doing coaching hires now.
Talk about coaches.
Let's close this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. SEC went nuts for no reason at all. Auburn has Alex Gullish from USF. USF turns around.
Who?
Solid hire.
USF turns around and hires Brian Hartline, the offensive coordinator at Ohio State, that recruited every single wide receiver that they've had that's currently in the NFL. And let's see, LSU. That one's huge. I'm going to save that for later because we can yap about that one for a while.
Don't care about that one.
Kentucky, offensive coordinator from Oregon, Will Stein, which is hilarious that they hired Will Stein because guess where Will Stein played football at? Louisville, and now he's the head coach at Kentucky.
Oh, he is for the best sabotage job of all time.
And then, Ole Miss now has Pete Golding, which is interesting. Shut your face. I'm about to mute you. And
Who?
Florida, John Summerall.
Who?
Arkansas,
Fire.
Arkansas, Ryan Silverfield.
Okay, first, who? Secondly, that is the worst hire in all the SEC hires. Okay?
Correct.
Like,
Arkansas hired a guy that was currently on the hot seat at Memphis, which is hilarious to me. Who else? What else do we got? Penn State sucks at their head coaching search. Every person they've
everybody saying no.
contacted has been like, nah.
I
Right
forgot
now,
who they hired.
they haven't
hire
hired
someone already
nobody.
or no?
No one.
Oh.
Everyone said no. They went after BYU's coach, and the entire Mormon church just went AWOL on Penn State. And
Fake religion. Anyway, keep going.
and Crumble Cookie. And Crumble Cookie paid for BYU's coach to not go to Penn State. And
Can't
now-
outpay Crumble Cookie. It's great.
Josh Heupel and Joey Hazel, our offensive coordinator, they both said no too.
Now Penn State's going after Matt Campbell, Iowa State's head coach.
Who?
Okay, Timmy, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit that grin off your face.
JMU.
JMU,
Hired
Billy Napier, because
Napier.
Bob Chesney went to UCLA.
I can't even say who on that one because Tennessee owned Billy Napier. So who?
Tulane is currently going to hire Brian Baker, LSU's defensive coordinator. So, but
I'm actually going to say it, and I'm going to meet it. Who in the world is Brian Baker? I've never heard of him.
LSU's defensive coordinator. Anyway, the biggest hire of the thing was LSU paying $90 million and $15 million a year for Kiffin to leave Ole Miss and go to Ole Miss's biggest rival outside of Mississippi State. And now Kiffin is now in Baton Rouge and did the same thing that he did to Tennessee.
Bum. Who?
This hire is absurd to me. I understand. Like, I'm going to tell you this now. If it wasn't from Ole Miss, I would completely understand why you would leave. Actually, no, wait. If Ole Miss wasn't in the position they were in now, at 11-1 and currently in the playoffs, I would completely understand leaving Ole Miss for LSU, considering LSU is one of the top 4 jobs in college football to have. But when Kiffin goes behind everyone's back and blatantly lies about why he left Ole Miss and what he was doing and claims a victim the entire time, that's when it's a problem.
What's new? Like, I've heard the story.
I wonder where I've heard this before.
It's okay. He's going to get hit with golf balls next year.
Correct. And this LSU hire is just really interesting to me. And now the other thing is, I'm pretty sure, I don't know who's lying and who's not, but apparently he asked Ole Miss to coach in the playoffs. He was like, "Can I stay? Can I coach in the playoffs? Can I help the team get there?" And the athletic director said no. So I don't know if the athletic director said no or if he actually left. So I'm really interested. I don't know what that means. Another one.
The AD came out and said that he told Kiffin no, and then immediately hired Pete Golding as the head coach. There's 3 coaching hires that I'm disappointed that you didn't talk about.
Another one. Colin Klein just got hired at Kansas State. Former Kansas State quarterback.
For a coach.
Yeah, former Kansas State quarterback Colin Klein just got hired at KSU because KSU's coach retired.
Tosh Lupoi.
Tosh Lupoi, Oregon's defensive coordinator, is now at Cal.
You already talked about Kidney Chesney leaving country music to become the new head coach of USC or UCLA. There was another coach. The Stanford hired the Washington Commanders quarterback coach.
Yeah, Stanford hired a former coach or former quarterback. That's the name. There we go. So I mean,
they could have hired Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck's their GM. He ain't being a coach.
He's also got a position at Stanford right now.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're talking about. Stanford
I just
hired
want to say,
their former quarterback.
I thought you were talking about something else. Brain mush.
All right, what do y'all think? What do y'all think of all these coaching hires and this insanity and what's about to happen in the transfer portal? The portal is going to go absurd, by the way.
I really like Auburn's hire. I'm a fan. I've been a fan of Alex Goulash ever since I heard of him when he was at South Florida. I saw a post the other day on Instagram before Goulash was hired at South Florida in 2020. They went 1-8 in 2020, 2021 2-10, in 2022 1-11. And ever since Goulash has been there, they had a winning record ever since. He is 25-16 at South Florida and 2-0 in bowl games, and had him in the conversation at the playoffs during this point during this year as the best Group of 5 team.
Yep.
So I like this hire, and he was also Tennessee's offensive coordinator when Heupel began there. Am I right, Timmy?
You're not wrong. You
are 100% correct, and he is known for beating Bama.
Stop.
He did beat Bama. Do you not remember that game in 22? It was 52-49.
Yes. Okay,
Timmy, I was being nice. I was being nice to you, Taylor, because I do like this hire. I'm not being biased.
No, Holden.
No,
I wasn't being
that's what
mean.
he's known for.
Holden, I wasn't being mean to you. I was confirming because Joshua didn't understand that he was on that team that beat y'all. That's what I
I
was
knew
confirming.
he was on that team.
In my defense, I forgot he was there in 22. Okay,
I was just
I
saying, like,
I was thinking of the
definitely.
year after. Anyway, like
So I do
Colton
like.
said, I think
Screw you, Josh.
Auburn did get a good hire. Sorry, my bad. I didn't know if you were done or not.
I'm
My
kidding. I'm kidding. Well, wait till you're done.
apologies. All right. I do like this hire. It's going to make the Iron Bowl interesting, especially after the comments DeBoer made. Idiot. Anyway, I will come out and say he's an idiot for that because like you can't poke the bear like that. Like I think he did wake up a sleeping giant because we should have lost this past weekend if we're going to be honest. But Auburn's got a mobile quarterback named Deuce Knight. The dude is insane. I watched his masterclass in person of the 256 passing yards and his what was it, 5 rushing touchdowns. The dude was insane. Okay, and if there's one thing Golden knows how to do, it's how to use a mobile quarterback. If there's one thing Bama can't do, it's stop a mobile quarterback. So
Except for Aguilar.
But
Joey's Aguilar, but
Joey's a bum.
he sucks. Anyway, I think it's a good hire. I think it's going to add fuel to the rivalry. It's other Bama fans think Auburn's not our biggest rival anymore because they've been bad for the last 5 years. But we almost
Well,
lost Saturday, and I still think Auburn's still our biggest rival. And
It did.
as much as I hate to admit it, they live rent free in our head. It's not the other way around. Because Bama fans are obnoxious and rude and need to grow up a little bit.
Oh my
And
god,
that's coming from an Alabama fan.
dude!
But
Twitter this
it's
week. I'm telling you, Twitter
it's
this
been
week.
insane.
I have looked every post that either any recruiting site that's posted, anything that Auburn football has posted. 80% of the comments are coming from Bama fans. There are
It's
20%,
ridiculous.
20% of the comments are Auburn fans congratulating the player for joining the team or congratulating Golish for being hired. The other 80% are Bama fans saying stuff like, "Oh, they're going to go 7-5 forever now. Oh, you only hired this coach because he was played close to Bama. Oh, congratulations, man! 3-star university. Oh, why are you going there? You're never going to get developed." Like, and I bet you, out of these 80% of comments, 70% of them have never stepped foot on Bama's campus.
The difference is I have. I've been on that campus multiple times, actually. It's not as nice as Auburn's campus. I will be honest. Auburn's got a nice campus.
The
Auburn's
state, the
got
state,
a whole.
the stadium's the nice part.
I was going
Stadium's
to say
not even
Brian
on
Denny's probably
campus.
been. It's not. Yeah, like, that's the nicest thing. The nicest thing Tuscaloosa has is Saban Field at Brian Denny Stadium. Auburn's whole campus is gorgeous, and they have a whole recruiting like center. I mean, I have a lot of respect for Auburn as a program, as a school. Cowboys are within 7, by the way.
I can see that. There's still 3 minutes left. We're going to blow it.
Probably. Anyway, just I have a lot of respect for Auburn as a program, as a school. The players are humble. I like DJ Durkin. The dude, solid dude. I like Deuce Knight. The dude is insane.
Durkin Donut.
That's if Deuce decides to stay and not go.
If he decides to stay, yeah. But if he does, Auburn can probably make a case for the SEC this year or this coming up year.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that if Auburn did hire Durkin, I wouldn't say it would be a bad choice, but my fans wouldn't be happy about it. But I'm glad. Yeah, I know.
Bad.
I would say I would have given him time, but still. Anyway, I'm glad. I'm not really glad. I don't really care. I just think this is a good hire, and Auburn keeping Durkin smart at defensive coordinator is smart. Auburn needs to go after Sam Pittman as the O-line coach. Sam Pittman is a great O-line coach.
I hope we fire our O-line coach. I don't even know who it is. I just want him fired into the sun. I don't care.
Sam Pittman was on Georgia's staff before he got hired at Arkansas, and Georgia's O-line
receivers coach.
What?
I don't know about that, but anyway, yeah, the receivers coach.
No, he's staying. He's staying because he's a former wide receiver at Auburn. That was just a terrible game.
Yeah. But all in all, I think Gould is a great hire.
I
I
like
think.
Golish. The crazy thing is,
I mean, like it's a small school. Yes, his record. When he only coached 3 seasons. Still, I mean, the last time y'all hired one, it went to a dumpster fire. I don't know what to say about this. I don't think it will.
here's the difference. Golish has recent SEC experience. Hugh Freeze is washed.
So,
But I like Golish because the first thing Golish did when getting on campus after getting hired was walk around and talk to students and actually like get to know people. That's the first thing he did. And then we had Tiger Walk where we had a Tiger Walk just for him and his family, where they would any of the fans and students that wanted to show up could show up, and then he'd walk down and talk to everybody and high five them and do all the things. And then he did a live conference outside of the stadium for fans to sit there and listen to him talk about the program and what he wants to do and what his goals are and what he's going to do and what he's going to give back. And then he went in and had his former press conference with the media and everything, of course. But and then last night he went to the basketball game and walked up to almost every student in the student section, did high fives, almost every single one of them, and talked to him and did everything. I like him because he's personable, and the players will love that. He is a very much a player's coach, and that's we
Great
didn't
guy.
our team. The talent is there. I mean, there's no doubt the talent is there. The Freeze brought in the talent. What needs to change is the culture. They need a culture change. They need a player's coach, and that's why I think this hire is as good as it was because he's going to shift the culture entirely. I mean, he's shifted the culture
I
at
would.
He shifted the culture at USF. He made them into what they were. I mean,
I
that
personally would like.
is up.
I was saying I personally like to meet. I personally like to meet him in person.
No, you know, yeah, say he's cool. I like how
I wonder if
I
he'll
like how
be
he
at
talks to everybody.
the. I wonder if he'll be at the
I don't know if
Texas game when we
I don't know if he'll
go
be at that
in
one.
January.
I know Bruce will. Bruce was at the game last night. It depends on if Bruce isn't covering anything else. Like he comes to the games whenever he's not with TNT and doing other games because that's what he does now.
I love how Bruce Pearl splits his time between Auburn and Tennessee. Like he gives them that equal amount of love,
Well, he loved
because they
Tennessee.
have.
Tennessee didn't like him back.
Well, I like him. I didn't like him whenever he coached against us. Speaking of coaching hires, y'all talked about Alex Dolis, but I want to talk about another class act of a coach. Um, John Summerall telling
Also,
he
too.
went and was great to Florida, which I very respectfully and he
Want to speak
very
on him when you're
rarely respect
done.
Florida, and I'll very respect Florida.
He's gonna move.
Your
I
mic.
would no, he's gonna move.
Oh,
I like Summerall too. I mean, because he went to Troy. I remember eating in TC and Summerall and his wife literally just walked by as if nothing's
Okay,
wrong. This
sorry.
is this is in the middle of our second season with Summerall when we're about to win another Sun Belt title, and he just walks in TC with his wife.
Okay, but what
Says
I'm
hey to
saying,
everybody.
he went and he told the Tulane players, recruits to stay at Tulane, and he's been giving Florida and Tulane both love. And the way that he is doing all this is very professional, and I just love the hire for Florida. Like it's a perfect fit for a school as history as Florida, and I'm very happy for him. That's better on the rivalry. Obviously, when you have better players, the rivalry is a better game. So shout out to the Gators for hitting a home run with this hire.
And holy crap,
Oh, yeah.
the coordinators that Summerall hired, he got
Who did he bring?
Georgia Tech's offensive coordinator.
Did he bring Gasparotto with him
No,
or no? Oh, really?
he left both of them over there. Hang on. I got to see who their defensive coordinator is. But he got Georgia Tech's offensive coordinator, the one that had Haynes King and the GT offense this season. And then, he got Brad White. He got Kentucky's defensive coordinator. I want a killer coordinator. You want to kill our coordinator? I agree. Can we fire Matt Eberflus and his son after we torture him? Bro, our team sucks. It's freaking 43 to
Anyway,
30 now. I know. Freaking happened.
it's 44-30.
I was thinking defense is
But
awful. Anyway,
Just
I think
Holmes winning his fantasy game.
holding this?
I
Do
think
you not see this?
Do you see who I'm playing, Connor?
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, Jameer
Okay.
Gibbs has 3 touchdowns.
Anyway,
is he playing Alex?
yes.
Yes. Alex
Yeah.
Alex hasn't changed his team.
Well, he can't.
Hey, I just
Anyway,
got news on the Legend Bay
think-
situation.
I think this is a great hire for
Still first
Florida.
place. That's okay, take a break.
Kind of piggybacking a little bit off of what Taylor said, I have met John Summerall personally and shook the man's hand. He is a very down to earth guy. I love him. I've had some pretty good conversations with him on campus at Troy University. He's a great dude. He's a player's coach. He's tenacious and he's a go getter, and that's what you want in a coach.
I have a story about that.
His first game at Troy
Yeah,
University.
this
I know
is
exactly
my
what you're
story.
talking
This is
about.
my story. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I'm stealing your story. I'm sorry.
I was at the game. Holden was there with me. We went to this game against Ole Miss. Very first game, by the way. He played against Kiffin at Ole Miss. Jackson Dart was there. The score was 28-10 Ole Miss. We forced 4 turnovers. Very first game. Within the first 5 minutes, as a head coach for the very first time in his entire career, he runs over his get back coach and screams at the ref so much that his face was as red as this jersey I'm wearing. He gets a warning, so the get back coach starts holding him back, and then he throws the get back coach out of the way and goes back up to the ref and yells at him again and gets an unsportsmanlike penalty within the first 5 minutes of the game. And I was like, yeah, this guy's legit. I know this. Yeah.
Yeah, what he said. And I'm just watching him for the longest time, listening to his speeches on the behind the wall videos. The dude has guts. He is a go getter. He's had success as a head coach. He's got SEC experience. He played in the SEC. He coached in the SEC. Not like, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, head coach, or anything, but he was a player's coach. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the linebackers coach at Kentucky.
Yes, because he played
brief
linebacker.
time.
Because he was the linebacker. He was the linebacker coach at Kentucky. He
Yeah.
was the linebacker coach at Tulane. He did some positional coach at Ole Miss. I don't remember which one it was. Then he went back to Kentucky as the associate head coach, which is where Troy hired him as head coach. That's how it happened.
Yep. And he won back-to-back conference titles with our Troy Trojans. He has taken Tulane to back-to-back conference titles.
He wins. He just wins. That's what he does.
He's a winner. He's proven that. He's got, what was it, like a 23-5 record with Troy or something like that?
Yeah, no, he's good. He's really good. I'm getting tired.
It's a solid hire. Look at this dog, bro. He's straight aura. That is John Summerall right there. Straight aura.
So can I talk about a recruit situation real quick?
Yeah, hurry up because I'm tired. I'm done.
So Legend Bay had originally committed to Tennessee. He then went on to flip to Ohio State.
Oh,
But
yes.
all of a sudden, on signing day, he signed with Tennessee. We'll come to find out his mom went and signed his NLI for Ohio State.
NIL.
Well, it has
No,
come
NLI,
out that
National Letter of Intent.
Okay. My bad.
he plans on asking Tennessee for a release of his NLI on his birthday, which is Christmas Eve, and plans on signing then with Ohio State.
Tennessee should do the right thing and let him go because that's his
And
mother.
I think that's what they're going to do because of the whole situation was wrong. And it's looking like that is a potential return for Celeste Mulla, who had left because of Bay coming back. That's looking like that'll be a potential return for Tennessee, or it could leave Tennessee with the money to target a big name receiver in the portal to add to their already stacked receiver room for next season.
Is Brazel still
I
there?
just had to break the news.
Will Brazel still be there?
Brazel, no, he's going to the NFL, but
Okay.
they still got Staley and Matthews and Tristan Keys.
No, I know
and
you.
all
I
these
know
others.
you have. I was asking if Brazel is still going to be there.
No, we won't have him.
That stinks. Okay, I'm tired. I'm done. Good job, guys. Long episode. because we're back after 2 weeks. Good job. A lot of coaching hires, lots of championship week. It is now
One
10:30.
thing, is, bro,
It's now 11:30.
like,
Anyone got any last words?
No.
yeah,
I'm
God is
excited.
good. God is good. I wanted to steal Taylor's thunder. God is good. I will proclaim the Lord's decree. He said to me, "You are my son. Today I have become your father." That is Psalms 2:7. Um, and nothing I say reflects who I am as a person. So,
Shit. You stop
I was
doing that.
about to, I was,
Just
I
stop
was about
doing
to
that.
say, yeah,
Stop doing that.
you can't
Anyway,
play both sides, but
yes,
I
God
have
is
closing
good.
words too.
God is good. God is great. Amen. And that's all we got. This has been episode 14. You know what I got?
Hey,
Go.
I had closing words.
You know what I got? Go dogs. All right. See ya.